Hey team, it's time for an early career designer's portfolio review. I'm Megan Thomas, and I'm a senior UX designer with almost 10 years of experience in enterprise software design. I've taught and mentored over 300 early career designers through UC Berkeley's UX UI Design Bootcamp. In this video, I'm going to review an early career designer's portfolio and share my thoughts as a senior designer. My goal is to provide actionable feedback to help them succeed as they look for a job in the UX industry. Join me for a stream of consciousness walkthrough as I assess one of their case studies. Remember, mine is just one opinion. Make sure to get multiple perspectives before making any changes. All right, let's dive into the review and learn together. Hey there. I'm going to start this off by saying I really am hoping to get your name right. I always want to make it very French, so I want to say hello, Guy, but it might also be Guy. I am not totally certain, so please forgive me. What I should have done, I think I did this, but I've started asking people to describe how to say your name because I think it's really important to show you that I respect you and I think you're an awesome person, and it's going to make me feel really bad if I get it wrong over and over and over again, so I'm probably not going to say your name a ton of times, but let me know because it's meaningful to me. It's important to me to get it right. But as it is, Guy, I love your website. This looks great. I don't know why I love a little scrolling marquee, but it's delightful. I actually don't know. I'm not going to dig into the code because that's not my problem right now. Oh no, somehow boop. Okay. This is fun. It's giving a little bit of Figma, but it's also giving, I know how to build websites. I know how to make this look cool. So I love this. You're a team player. You're a creative thinker, a product designer, and you know how to use negative space, a little bit of white space in here. This looks great. So I'm going to scroll down. I love these cards. These look nice. And I also really like the use of a GIF here with your screen. So I can already tell you've either got some experience as a developer or you've got experience as a designer, and you know how to you clearly know how to communicate some details. Also, something that I think I saw on another page was this cute little doodad up here. I think it moves, or at least I saw when I was on a different page, it kind of like a little woo woo woo. So I'm loving the cute animations. They're not overwhelming, but they are really visually interesting and it's drawing my eyes, and I love that. All right, sorry, I got distracted by the visuals, and what I actually need to do is look at what you got going on here. So a WhatsApp events, a feature that helps create get-togethers and invites multiple people to engage in conversation alongside new tools for shared planning. So it's a mobile app, B2C, and a feature. That is super smart how you've called that out to create distinctions between the projects and tell the hiring manager what to expect and kind of what they're looking for. They're not going to jump in here and think, oh yeah, I'm going to see a design system. That's not the expectation. So we got product design, web, business to business, B2B. If folks in the audience don't know that, but that is B2B. That's a business selling to another business. We also see a lot of B2C, which is business to consumer. There's also another one called DTC, or direct to consumer, and that's kind of like Fabletics kind of stuff. It's very interesting. So I love that you call that out. This, not like literally just this as a keyword, helps the hiring manager understand that you know what kind of business, like you have some kind of business knowledge, and that's super valuable. Love it. So B2B clearing system, web platform tailored to the needs of small business. What's a clearing system? I'm confused, but I'm maybe gonna dig in more. So product design, mobile app, B2C, trip planning app that creates itineraries based on your interests, arranging your agenda accordingly and exposing you to places you won't see on tourist sites. I think maybe this is the travel app from a boot camp, but if that's not the case, that's phenomenal. Because typically we see a lot of travel apps in boot camps, especially the ones that are usually associated to colleges and universities across the US. But you are in Tel Aviv. Hello, Tel Aviv. Oh, I miss Tel Aviv. What time of year is it? It's probably still gorgeous weather in Tel Aviv, honestly. Okay. Off-grid, and then Clalet times Headspace, or X Headspace, an imaginary UI design project showcasing how the Clalet healthcare app would appear if it inherited the Headspace design system. The outcome is charming. Okay, now that's adorable. It's not a priority So like, I want to dig into this on my own time, but as a hiring manager, that's interesting. I really love how you've indicated what type of projects they are, really narrowing this down so that a hiring manager knows what to expect. I'm going to go check out the WhatsApp events because I don't know, it's primacy bias. It's your first one. I'm assuming this is the one you're most proud of. Although I really kind of want to check out what the payouts is. Actually, yeah, let's just click on it. All right, payouts. I love it. B2B clearing system. I don't know this terminology, so I'm curious. Ooh, okay, you've got some interesting animations. It feels a little quick, and I'm like, wait, but where did the visual go? How come I'm not allowed to see it now? And I can't really like scroll it and put it in the dead center of my screen. So I'm getting a little frustrated by that, but that's fine. Oh, it moves. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if it's providing a ton of value for your portfolio. It's cute though. Overview. Payouts is a B2B payment system that provides a comprehensive payment solution for online businesses. Flexible system enables tracking transactions and revenue, managing products, generating documents, handling coupons, customizing invoices, and more. Payouts is a project I did as part of my UX UI studies in Co-Designer. After receiving general UX framework, I improved the operational experience and created the design system. Okay. So the B2B, what's a clearing system? Let me just Google this. What is that? Set of rules and procedures whereby financial institutions present and exchange data or documents relating to transfers of funds or securities. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go over to ChatGPT. We're going to say, explain this, let's see. Explain what a clearing system, Jesus, I can't type, system is to someone who does not work in the financial sector. I found this explanation, but it's still a little high level. Explain it to me like I'm 15. Sure, I can explain it to you like you're 15. Oh, okay, that's too long. Think of a clearing system like a middleman or a referee in a game. In the world of money and finance, lots of people and companies need to send money or trade things. So this right here, that's adorable Pokemon cards. This is kind of what I would do if I was trying to explain something to someone who didn't work in that industry. So if I didn't know immediately, and it's not necessary that you have to be able to do this. This isn't like a natural talent. You have to grow into this. So I don't know what that is, and I would consider myself pretty well read. I don't know everything, that's for damn sure. But this, if you're not looking for a job in the financial sector, would this make sense to the hiring managers that are looking at this to see if you are a good fit for their team? So maybe consider changing that. B2B system, I would add a little bit more. What size font is this? Why do I feel like this is hard? Oh, it's Framer. I was wondering how you built this. Okay. Font size. Calc. Okay, that's weird. All right. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is... Actually, let me inspect this and see what it looks like in mobile. Maybe that's easier. All right, so on mobile, it actually just gets crammed over to the side. So that's a little tough. So double check how this looks on mobile. I'm not certain that a lot of hiring managers are going to come over and look at your website on mobile. So don't feel like that's the only thing that can make this a little easier to read. But like, I'm on a huge desktop with really high resolution, a brand new Mac Studio display, and this is harder for me to read. And I have glasses on, yo. So that's going to be an indication to hiring managers that maybe you don't always make user-friendly choices. Double check what messages your portfolio case study is sending. So Tamara's an e-commerce business owner selling design and code courses. Love it. User-friendly white label payment system that integrates easily into her online store and provides robust analytics in managing inventory. Lack of data. Okay, now our font size has gotten even smaller. Woof, this is tough. Needs help to get detailed data and insights, complex integration, third-party branding. Confusing her customers and eroding her brand's image. Really good call out. Okay. Love this. Okay, so frustrations and expectations. So the frustration is that she often needs this, and the expectation is that the system should provide detailed analytics. I like this. This is clear and easy to process, easy to understand, and also easy to understand as someone who runs a business, right? So welcome to payouts. I don't know why I have to go, but there we are. This looks good. This is a beautiful UI. Did you create all this yourself? Is this part of the project? What is the goal of the project? It's a flexible system. Okay, so something that I have been leaning on more and more is encouraging people to get to the point quickly. So I don't know how long this case study is. It's not that long, actually. This should be great. So invoice design, love it. Next steps, often need help with invoice payment tracking. These are beautiful integrations, or like the way you're creating these animations. It's really lovely. It's a little distracting. A lot of things moving on the same screen is tough. Maybe break this up with a solid color band with some like one takeaway or a customer comment or 100 million downloads or something like that. That way you can keep these beautiful GIFs that are really engaging. I think this one's not a GIF, but this one is. That way you can keep it really engaging, but it's not too many things moving on the screen, which is actually an accessibility issue. So breaking these up with like quotes or a little like blue bar that has some sort of metrics, that could be really cool and also give you kind of some spacing in between things, especially with these that are moving around. I love the way this looks. What I'm not really seeing is impact. What is the outcome? These are outputs. The outcome is, did Tamar actually have a better experience because they now had X, Y, and Z tools? So thank you for scrolling to the end. I love it. So something I've been pointing people toward, and this is, I'm not saying this is perfect, but this is a really good example. So hold up, let me find my history, Figma. Oh my gosh, hilarious. All right, so let's history, Figma, look, Fig, revamp your case studies. I should probably just save this. Obviously making it easy for myself. I should take this away. This is somebody else's website or somebody else's case study, which I thought was really interesting. It's actually a portfolio that I reviewed recently. But I pointed them towards Catalyte's website. So Catalyte.io, I think is I think it's another platform to help people skill up and move into technology jobs. And what I liked about this case study in particular was they made it super clear. This is a marketing case study, not a UX design case study. And I'm telling you this because I feel like a marketing case study is going to do a better job of being on your portfolio and like what we need a portfolio to do than a UX case study does. Your UX case study is what you need to show when you're in front of your new team or your potential team. You're in an interview and you're like, all right, I'm going to take you through a case study from start to finish and show you how I approached this design problem and what the outcome was. What you need to have on your UX portfolio, though, is nothing more than enough interest to get a hiring manager to give you a call, to give you a chance at an interview. So this is more marketing than it is UX. Those hiring managers do not have a ton of time to dig into your portfolio and try and like assess, what does this mean to me? So let's make it easy for them. So what do we have here? I suggested modernizing the header. I love this. The two things I want to point out to you are the challenge and outcome. And what I called out here was there's the challenge. Nike tried to launch Fuel Band, but offshore vendors placed the product under jeopardy. That's not very specific. It makes you want to read more. So your job is to describe the challenge, your understanding of what the company needs to accomplish. So here for payouts, unless this is like totally brand new and you've invented this completely whole cloth from scratch, which it looks really good, but it looks like you received the general UX framework, you improved the visual design of this. So something I would say here is the challenge is the UX was solid, but the visuals weren't compelling. How did I make this so that Tamar actually wanted to use this product, would switch from whatever she was using before to using this product That's valuable. So treat your case study like you're trying to convince them that this is what we did and it was the right thing to do. Describe the challenge and then describe the brief overview of some kind of impact. Well, it looks like here, you've got a major impact on, like, you've improved the main dashboard, keeping it simple and easy to understand. The infographic is straightforward, transactions. So what did you do? You refined the interface to ensure that it met the needs of the customers. And I would specify, like, what were those needs? Those needs were to increase sales and maintain a consistent brand image. Well, you did that. So your outcome is oh God, now I'm going to make this up on the fly. So you're revamping your case study. We want to say what the challenge was. We have a product, payouts, that wasn't super professional looking, and we needed to make it more visually desirable and engaging for these end users. So the challenge was not enough people thought it was engaging enough to stop what they were using in order to use this product. The outcome was I created a visual consistency that enabled the system to provide detailed analytics and reports in an aesthetically pleasing and meaningful way. You also designed a user-friendly, straightforward integration process. So, like, reword what you already have in a way that makes it very clear at the top of the case study what you were trying to accomplish and then whether or not you actually accomplished it. So that is one of my favorites, the challenge and the outcome. Huge. And then I also just really love, like, the so what. Answer the question, so what? I absolutely hate this. I'm just going to be honest right now. This was brought up to me from a friend who works at a consultancy, and apparently, like, one of the challenges that they struggled with in the first 6 months on the job was the fact that at all these meetings where they're pitching ideas and they're coming up with solutions for their clients, other people on the team would be like, well, so what? What's the outcome? What is the major takeaway? What is the one thing that is important about this? So what? So if you can answer the question, so what, with a short paragraph of, like, why did all of this matter? That's what the hiring manager wants to know. Before I scroll down this entire page of content, so what? Why should I listen? Why does it matter? Oh, there it is. It's bouncing. It's so cute. Isn't that the cutest ever? God, I love that little... It looks like one of the ghosts from Pac-Man, so I love it very much. Whew. Guy, I apologize for not knowing your name pronunciation, and I'm also like, what if I'm getting them both wrong? Now I feel terrible. Let's see. New feature to announce your upcoming gatherings. Yeah, that zips out of here so fast. If this is on Framer, I would increase that that animation. It feels like you're like sub 1 second. I would make that just a tiny bit slower. Otherwise, it's just really stressful. What just happened? Why did it zip out of the way? Okay, let's overview. Let's plan this together, getting everyone on deck. Ooh, this is a really good layout. I'm loving this visual. I will be in charge of cups and ice roller skates. This is fun. Oh, now I can see why this is your first one, because it's really visually pleasing. I love it. Okay, so this was new feature to enhance your upcoming gatherings, more than just a correspondent app, primary digital tool to interact. In-house event planning, just come double check that. Need to synchronize and distribute information or tasks. Oh my God, for real. Whoa. I thought that said like 3,000. Oh, amazing. 7 interviews, 34 survey respondents. Great job. Why WhatsApp? The primary tool? Yes. I love that you weren't just trying to shoehorn in something on something you had already planned, but you're like, they said they use WhatsApp. Let's lean on WhatsApp. These are cute. This looks good. I love the way you have spaced it out and made it look very interesting with the titles. I would delete the period on here because you haven't done punctuation on these other headers, and we don't typically put punctuation in headers. That works out great. Really love the visual. Add an N there. Planner, it has 2 N's. Love the visual layout. Love the texture back here. This is cool. The show up type. Love it. This is really, really good. Okay, separation from the everyday chats. The user flow. This is good. Benefit users MVP should be straightforward. Yep, I love that you share this. Start a new event, enter WhatsApp, this is great. Love that you break it up with little visuals, little decorative images. Really good screen videos, GIFs. Good job. Fun, add tasks. This is super clear. Okay. Yes. Okay. RSVP. I love that you're walking people through each of the experiences. I don't love the 2 gifts on the one location. Like up here, I hesitated on that and was like, that's okay. I'm fine with that. However, I would probably break it up. Like I said on the previous project, like 1 GIF at a time on the screen, basically, is kind of the standard. Event information and monitoring. Admins could set automated event notification. Ah, that's precious. Honestly, I love it. That's adorable. I don't know why I like that so much. I love that you made that. Good job. Set automated payment action option to specify. This is cool. So basically, I still would suggest a so what and a problem and outcome section. This right here could be a little bit more offer to add in-house event planning tools and integrate them under the typical chat box for a more engaging planning experience. I really like this. I would definitely keep the problem and the outcome, and then have some sort of like, what's the point of this? Why does this matter? Why should this matter to you as a hiring manager? I can think outside the box, but not change how a product works. I would just like to enhance it. That's actually a really valuable case study. I'm loving this. Oh, and I love all your little like interactions. This is cute. I haven't tried Framer yet, and I feel like I ought to. Oh, I love this little icon. Okay, this is the end. Thank you so much for letting me review your portfolio. I think you've done an amazing job with this. I think it looks really, really slick, really, really professional. I feel like you have more experience than an early career designer, but maybe not. Oh, you started out with magna cum laude. Congratulations. Good job working so freaking hard. I love this. Excellent final projects and architecture. I think this looks great. I think you are really good at storytelling and bringing people along with your projects. I love your visual style. I feel like you have really demonstrated you understand UI and layout and business stuff. Guy, I love it. Thanks so much for letting me review it. Expect to see your portfolio review up on YouTube soon. And again, thank you for permission for letting me share it with folks. I love this. I think you've given folks a lot to reach for. I feel like maybe secretly you're hiding some of your major design chops and you didn't tell us all about it. But I love it. Congratulations. I really can't wait to see your success. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks.